Welcome to BISP Solutions again, and we are conducting a series of session of learning about the ARCS Account Reconciliation Cloud Services tool of Oracle EPM. So, in which we have learned about the different topics, and in our today's session, we are going to learn about the EPM automate command, which we can use with the ARCS. So, our today's topic is of EPM automate. So what does this EPM automate basically? Just have a brief introduction about it. So the different types of method with which we can upload the data into Oracle into ARCS. We have just we in our earlier session we have just gone through this. That is by using the account reconciliation user interface, and by either or by using the smart view extension for reconciliation compliance, and by using the data management load and also the EPM automate utility. So these are basically the most common methods which have been used for loading data into the ARCS for different profiles. So till now we have used this smart all the about three methods, but the how we can upload the data with the help of EPM automate, which we are going to learn today. So what is this? Basically an EPM automative. So if I talk about it, the EPM automate is a lightweight client. It does not require a large client footprint. All process takes place in Oracle Enterprise Performance Management Cloud. So basically, this small level a lightweight background command which is being utilized for uploading for using the different commands which are being generally commonly or repeatedly the different EPM cloud tools. So this EPM automate basically enables users to remotely perform tasks with Oracle Enterprise Performance Management Cloud environments. So this helps the users to remotely performs. The user can perform remote task with the help of this EPM automate. So in the background it works, and the user can concentrate on the web interface of the different EPM cloud environments. So this is not applicable for ARCS, but this can also be used for other environments of Oracle EPM. So we can use Oracle into credential to sign in. So to use this, we have to first basically download this utility. This one has to install the EPM automate on a standard client machine. So for that requirement, from the ARCS application, under the download this tab, under the download tab, we have to upload this EPM automate utility for using this EPM automate. So this is what it is being said here, and it can also be used for other cloud environment also. So we have to first install the EPM automate utility in our machine. So and we can use our the EPM cloud credential to sign in into the EPM automate. If it has been used to log in into the different, how we can use this EPM automate for ARCS, FCCS or planning. So that we can do by using the login credential of that particular cloud environment. And all EPM cloud users can use their identity domain credential to connect one, and likewise we have to provide our identity domain credential, password, login ID and password to enter into EPM automate and use the different command. And with the help of this, there are a number of commands or the task which we can perform with the help of this EPM automate, but related to just like import and export of metadata and the data. This is basically applicable for the FCCS and the planning, the most common one. But related to ARCS, specifically for ARCS, we can upload files into environments, list them, and delete all these files. So with the help of EPM Automate, we can upload the files into the ARCS and upload the data files also, the pre-mapped balances and the balances. We can also create a profile with the help of this one. So import pre-mapped data, balance data, that is, we can import the pre-mapped data into the different profile on a particular period, and we can copy profiles to a period to initiate the reconciliation. That is, we can copy this uploaded uh, data into a period to initiate the reconciliation process. That is, we can upload the data in period for a specific profile. Okay, so this is basically a brief introduction. It basically works in the background of the background and performs and do a lot of work. So basically, it is a very lightweight client. So without wasting time, we will just move on to the application and do some hands on it. The normal task which we perform, the most common task which we perform in our application, we will perform this one. So as I said, the prerequisite is to download the utility, this download, which I already have downloaded. Okay, I already have downloaded the utility and has been installed in my system. To use that, I will have to just search for EPM Automate. So it will give us the and from here we can just will give us the link to upload to the EPM Automate link. So from there we can just click on that and open the, so this window will appear. This is for the EPM Automate command. So basically, so we have this EPM Automate screen. So we have to enter it. How the EPM Automate will know on which cloud environment or the which instance we have to work on it. So to do that, so as we see, we have to provide the login credential for that particular Oracle instance on the cloud environment. So we have to provide him, give him a command that we have to log in into this particular instance. Okay, so the command here is given here. So but before that, but if you can see, one can have while if we use before that, just a prerequisite also, if we use a non-encrypted password, so which can be seen by the other users and the many more users, to upload to use with the encrypted password, we can run a command so that our password will be encrypted. So to do that, the basic steps to make the password encrypted, we have to run the command as this one. So the basic command will all the command will start with call EPM Automate, as we have to encrypt the password. So the password for that is encrypt, and we have to provide the password of that our login credential, and it will be replaced by my key C is to this one, uh, so this this text will be used in place of our password once we get encrypted, if we encrypted our password. So we will just go here and we'll copy this one into the EPM Automate screen command. So what I have done, we given a command call EPM Automate encrypt my password. This is my password from I to 9, and it will be replaced. It should be replaced by my key, that is C slash and it's the location. So I will just press enter in it. So the encrypt completed successfully. So we will be able, so we don't have to provide a password which can't be seen by the different viewers. So now we have encrypted our password. Now we have to provide a command that I have to use, that this particular cloud environment of EPM, maybe it is of FCCS or of ARCS planning or any other. So to do that, we have to provide the instance, the URL, URL along with the login ID and password. To do that, the command here is call EPM automate login. You can see this is call EPM automate login. So login. So we have to log in into the this ARCS environment login. After that, we have to provide the uh, the login ID. And after that we have to provide the password. So in place of password, we have encrypted our password, so we have given this text, the location here, and after that we have to provide the URL name, the URL of the instance. So the URL of this instance is our the same, this one 18117, so which I have written here and have to click on this enter. Now this has been login success. It has given us a, now we have been logged in remotely into the ARCS application with the help of EPM Automate. Now we have been logged in, and the other common task which we performed. So for example, we may have to create a we may have to create a profile for it, and so with the help of this EPM Automate, we will create a profile and will upload the balances into this one in the source and the sub source, and will create a reconciliation for that particular uh, profile. So to create a profile, we have to the command here is call EPM Automate upload file. So we will not be uploading the file in the EPM Automate, but we will give a location of that file so that it will take the details from it. So to the profile upload, so I already have this file with me, profiles upload, this one, and I have defined all the details in its property in it, so which I have already taken from the profile section. Say for example, this is our profile, this is our profile, and from here we can just export the format and upload the details in it, so which I have already done here. So let's upload this file into the EPM into the ARCS application. So my file here is, this is my file, okay, EPM auto profiles upload copy. So I will have to give the location of this file, so I will just copy the path of it and okay, call. So I will just copy this one and paste here, and will change the default file location. So I have uploaded the default file location. I am just copying it so that I can just copy and paste into the EPM Automate. So this is our the command for uploading the profile into application. So we are here first uploading the file, then we will import the file into the application. So what we have given the command call EPM Automate upload file, and given the location of that particular file where it exists in my local system, and I will just press it enter here. It has been completed successfully. Okay, EPM auto, this one. So the name, the profile name is our 100 triple 11110. Let's go and see whether it has been created or not. 100 dash 11110. It has not yet been uploaded. It is not visible here because we have just uploaded the file into the ARCS application. But to make it visible, to make it import here in this profile section, we have to run another command. So what is that command? To import the profile. So we have uploaded file. So the command to import of profile is called EPM automate import profile, profiles upload, and this one. So profiles, import profile, profiles upload. We will give the name of the profile which we have stored in the ARCS application. So what is the name of our profile? The name of our profile is this one, profiles upload. As this profiles upload, okay, and profiles replace mmd by is the default text which we have to use. So as this file has already been available in our application, when we will import this file, this will create the uh, profile for us. So I will go here and will write the command, paste this, and run the command. So it has given us the message that import files completed successfully. Now it will be visible in our profile section in our application. So just refresh it. Now you can see this file is now been available in our application. So this file is visible. We can see only when we import the file into this, when we will run the command of import file. So what we have done, we have just firstly upload the data, upload the file into the ARCS environment, ARCS application, and from there we run the second command of importing it into our profile section. So it has now been visible, but there is no balances available in this. So we have to give a upload the balances into this profile. So to do that we have some different commands. So call EPM automate for uploading the pre-mapped balances, that is the pre-mapped balances. So for that also we already have this file with us. This is the source file, the in which we will be uploading the source balances for the source system. Okay, and we'll do the similar process. First we will upload this and we will import this pre-mapped balances. Okay, so to do that, again we will have to copy the location of this particular file, b2 source balance, July 2022 source balance. Just go here and copy the path. Okay, call EPM automate. So I will just use this command and will replace the file location. So this is our command for uploading the balance file. Copy this one and paste this one. Okay, this is for the source balance. It has been completed successfully. This file is being used for the uploading the balances into source system, source balances. Now we will have to also have to upload the same into the subsource. So this is our subsource file, subsystem file, in which we have to upload the data. So our reconciliation ID, profile ID is given here. Just save it once again and do the same process. Subsource, copy path, go to our file and just copy this one, paste once again, and we will replace the file name, file location name with the new one, that is for the subsystem. And we will copy this one and okay. Okay. Okay, I'm just trying to use some command, but it is not basically working. Now we have uploaded both the files, the balance file, the data uploading file for source and the subsource system. This have been available in our application, in our ARCS application, and we will just all profiles and just create all filters. So but we don't have the balances, and here we will have to just go and check. We will just change the view of it, reconciliation, not the balances, source system balance functional and subsystem balance functional. So let's see for our profile 11110 for all our three profiles. Now you can see there is no balances in it, so which we will upload it through with the help of this APM auto command, and for all the three profiles which we have created. So to do that, we have the separate command for importing the pre-mapped balances. So this is for SRC. So the command for importing the pre-mapped balances is call EPM automate import pre-mapped balances for the which month. It is for July 2022, and we have to provide the name of the file which we have already stored in the application. So to this is our source file v2. We will just go and replace this one. And as this is a source file, so we have to write it as here as SRC. SRC here means the source file, and the currency is our functional. And similarly for the subsystem, copy this one and upload, just update the file name copy this one, July 2022 CSV. So the SRC here represents source and sub here represent subsystem. So it will upload the data into the balances into the subsystem. So we will just first run the command for the source system. Copy this one and run the command. Import pre-mapped balances completed successfully. It means it has uploaded the balances in the source system successfully. Let's go and refresh our file into the application. Now you can see this data, this source system balance is now been available. Now we will, the subsystem balance is still not there. We will just upload that, we use that command and will, the balances will be uploaded in the subsystem also. Call EPM automate command. The for the month of July, import pre-mapped balances for the month of July. The name of the file of the balance file which we have stored in ARCS. Then sub here means in the subsystem and in the functional. The currency is here is functional. Just go and paste this one and run the command. So it is processing our request. So it has been successfully completed. So let's go and see this into our application. Just refresh this data. Now you can see the subsystem balances has already been uploaded. So these are the basic steps through which we can upload the balances into the profile. We can create a profile, upload balances in it, and further we can also create a reconciliation for this. Okay, we can also create a reconciliation with the help of this EPM automate. So let's do that also. So to create a reconciliation, basically the command here is EPM automate create reconciliation. We have to provide the period name, and we have to or also define the filter. The filter for this running the create reconciliation. So under the filter, so it basically for reconciliation we have to define the filter, and under that filter we have to provide the name of the profile which is to be reconciled. So otherwise it will, if we give a default command of run auto of creating reconciliation, it will create the reconciliation for all the profile which exist for a particular month. Okay, so to create a filter, so for that we have to create a filter. So for that we will go to this configuration, and this is our filter tab, this one, and here we will create a filter. So from the plus symbol, EPM automate V2 to run to reconciliation of profiles. So we will give it as a for the profile, and we have to define the filter criteria here. So create a profile. What will be the source? It will be an account ID equals. So what is the name of our profiles? Okay, this one. So the name of our profile is, let's see whether we can use the other. Okay, for this profile we will create reconciliation on just FIPROFILES and just save this. The name of our filter is EPM auto V2. So this is the profile. Okay, now we will run the command for create a reconciliation or reconciliation. So the command here is EPM automate create reconciliation. We have to define the name, the period here, and provide the name of the filter. So the filter name over here is EPM automate V2. Just copy this one and paste it here. Okay, so it will run the reconciliation for this filter in which we have defined only one profile is available. So copy this one, paste this and EPM automate. Now the reconciliation has been created successfully. Let's see whether we can see this in our application. From reconciliation, under reconciliation we will see for the July period. Now you can see the source and we have the balances for source system and the subsystem balances 4000 and 1000 for this profile. Okay, this one. Now we will upload the balances for other profile ID also, these two ID. So to do that we will just go and update our filter for that. EPM automate. So this is our ID. Let's go and 100-11112. Let's see whether this works for both the profile or not, and just save this one and run the same command again. Completed, nothing has been, it has not selected anyone. Completed 0, succeeded 0. I think it has been failed because we have used the two profile at the same time. So after the reconciliation, now you can see it has not been appearing here. So let's go and change that also. Under configuration, EPM automate 2, and change this condition. Just keep it as the only one. Okay, and just save it. Now run the same command again. So it has given us a successful message that selected one, completed one, succeeded one. Let's go and see in our reconciliation whether the balance is appearing there or not. Now you can see the balance is appearing here also. So let's do this for the third profile also. So to do that, we have to first update our filter. Under configuration, EPM automate, and do, and run the same command. Now it has been successfully completed. Let's go and see in the reconciliation tab. reconciliation card. Now for the third profile, the balance has also been uploaded. That is, the reconciliation has been created for this profile. That's why we can see this balances here. So this is how the EPM automate can ease our work and can work parallelly while we can concentrate on other tasks. So this is a very useful
Hello everyone, welcome to BISP solution. My name is Saad and our today's topic is managing form and validation formula and smart list. And smart push is not there in our application. So, and another topic is this importing and exporting data in TRC. We will also do data management as well. So first let me explain you managing forms. What does we mean by form? So let me give you overview as well. So text reporting provides a variety of out of the box forms that enable you to quickly and easily perform the task. It also helps to calculate and enter adjustment and approve current and deferred taxes at federal and local levels using financial data to meet standards such as US GAAP, IFRS reporting. You can also access the list of the form using the form card in both the tax provisional and national regional cluster. You can directly open the form from your list of the form, and additional form are as per the requirement of the user can be created through create and manage cluster. You can create a new form as per the requirement. Just click on create and add a new form, and then you can give click on form action, then create simple form. Then you can give the layout as well that I will tell you. So okay, let me show you this in our application so it will be more clear. So from here you will go to navigator. So our forms is under create and manage, so I'll click on forms. There are already inbuilt forms are already there that you can see over here. Current tax provision, these are the inbuilt form. Deferred tax provision, return to accrual, these are already inbuilt form. So you can create a new form from if you will click over here, you can create a new form under this library. So I'll click on this. You can give a name. Suppose I am giving test form. Okay, and you can give description as well. It is not mandatory, and you can leave this also. You can write certain description or somebody over here also. So let's move to the next step, which is layout, and which is really important. So here all the POVs are over here, and these are the rows and column that you will define. You can drag it over here also, and these are the grid properties that I will explain you. First we need to define its account, these POVs. So let me just define these POVs. So okay, let me from here you can click on over here, and you can select the year that you want to choose. Suppose I am choosing year 20. Okay, wait for 1 minute. Some important. Please wait for 1 minute. हेलो, अभी रुक के भेज दिए, मैं आपको लगा रहा हूँ तो ठीक है। हाँ मैं थोड़ी देर से लगा रहा हूँ, फिर आपको बताता हूँ। Okay, so let's just continue. View is, I will select periodic. Normally periodic is selected. I want to just view at a periodic. And entity, I can choose it from over here also. Suppose it's under North America, I want operations entity. Okay, I'll click over here. You can directly write it over here also. I can directly write from here also data input, or you can select it from here also. So jurisdiction, which is an important point of view in TRCS, where you can define the jurisdiction. Suppose it is a national and it's a United State. You can simply write US as well over here. So gap is local gap, or you can select IFRS as well. So I am selecting local gap. Period, I will select P12. Well, the ending month is P12, and under this P13 is for RTA and P14 is for audit, as I told you earlier. So my scenario is actual. I can simply write it over here also. Currency is, you can choose any currency. I can select just entity currency as well. Movement is trial balance close. And intercompany is no intercompany. And account I can take is 4100, which is, I believe, revenue account. Sorry, you can drag down the account over here also in this rows. I want account in rows, and I want year number 20 in columns. If you want to select like multiple year or something, you can drag it over here. Here you can only define one POV like P12, but if you will drag it over here, suppose I'm selecting entity in page, I have to just click over here. Okay, so my entity is over here. I can edit it. So this is data source. Okay, data source, I don't want it over here. I want entity over here. Don't know why it is not taking entity over here. Let me drag this. Okay, so you can give, what is the benefit of page is you can give another year as well, which is FY21. and you click on OK over here, and then you will can select FY20 as well and FY21 as well. So you can save the form, and here the dimension properties that I will explain you through PPT. So these are the dimension property which says one is applied to all rows dimensions, so properties apply to all rows, and properties apply to all columns dimension in this column, and apply properties also apply to all page if you will select this, and property will also apply to POV dimension as well if you will select this. And member name, you can select member name if you want to display member name, and if you want to give any you want to display your member formula, so you can select this option as well. And you can show consolidation operator also, and start and expand available only for dimension on rows or column. You can choosing this option initially displays the dimension member list expanded. And another one is you can enable custom attribute, which is available on for dimension on rows or column, which enable custom attribute. So another one is flex beyond form definition for rows and column dimension in flex form. You can select to allow Oracle Smart View for Office user to add row or column members that are not included as a part of the form definition. So let me show you this in our application as well. Here you can see this is a dimension properties, so you can select this from here. It will apply to all rows and dimension. You can select the member name. If you want to view alias, you can select this alias as well. Suppose I will remove this and select the alias. You can also display member formula or member formula description as well. You can also hide the dimension, and you can expand it also, show consolidate operator as well. You can also enable custom attributes and drilled on shared members also as well. So another one is segment properties. You have to first select this, so it will view over here, and this is also similar to it. Apply row. You can see display properties as well, which make form only read only. If you will click over here, so only the person you will show this form can only read this form only. And you can also hide the form as well. You can display missing values as blank, so if there is no value, no data, then it will display it as blank. You can also enable mass allocate also. You can enable grid spread and enable cell level documents also. Message for form with no data. You can hide save confirmation as also. So here are some smart view options also. Now my smart view is not connected, but you can disable spreading also. You can disable formatting. You can repeat member labels. You can disable sheet protection also, and you can also enable flex form for rows or column as well. So you will do any changes over here, then it will display in our smart view as well. And whenever you do anything over in smart view, it will show it in our form as well. So these are the prediction option. So for prediction option, a dimension other than year, period, scenario, version must not appear on the time axis. So you must remember this. And printing option is include supporting details, show comments, and format data, show attribute members, apply. These are the only things you want to do as per your requirement. You can display it if you want. You can flex the form as well if you want, if you have connected through smart sheet. So here it is a validation rule, which is also really important. So you can give a condition as well. Okay, let me give any one of the condition. So if my current cell value, let me choose the column A. Okay, if my current cell value is greater than, okay, let me choose as greater than the value which is 0. So process it will remain then only. Okay, I'll just add another condition, then process cell is okay, process cell will come. So I want to change the color, then what it should display like. I don't want to display it as a transparent. I will give a color over here. So let me choose sky blue. If my value is greater than 0, then it will show the numbers in blue color. So I'll click over here OK. So this is how you can give the validation rules as per your requirement as well. So I'll click on OK. You can again save it. The form is saved and you can preview it. Sorry, it's a previous. I have to click on preview. So the number is greater than 0, so it is displaying in blue. As you can see, I have given a validation condition. You can also give the condition as well. I have just chosen one account, that's why it's showing this only. So let me see, I can choose, let me choose some more accounts as well. Income. Let me choose this under revenue. So okay, let me choose this. I want children of this. I'm selecting the whole revenue and I'll click on this, and you can give the descendant IST, or you can select the children as well, as it is a children. So now let me show you again. Let's save it, save the form, and you can preview it again. Here you can see I can drop it down. I don't know why it's not showing. Okay, right now it is not opening. Let me see it again and choose the children. This is not opening, so I can also open it from data also. So I have saved this form and I have explained you all these properties. This is how you can create a form and manage form, and you can input data as well. Okay, let me show you in data. There must be any error. So this is how you can create and manage form. You can also enter data in form as well. Let me show you an example of forms, how with data. We have also created one form, which is this test form. You can also go over here and data entry, and you can open the form from here also. So here you can see it is opening it right now. So there is data which is greater than 0 and all are in blue color, as I have given the validation rule, as you can see it. And these are the accounts that I have selected children of it. So these are the parent member is revenue, and this is revenue domestic and all, which is revenue warranties and all, as you can see it. I've saved this form. Again, you can do certain other changes as per your requirement. So let me, this a difference. In this form you can view all in this form you can view all the national level tax provision national forms, and you can view forms of tax provision regional in this, and from here you can create a new form which is under create and manage. From you here only you can create and manage the form. As you can see, there are inbuilt forms in this as well. So let me show you current provision form. This is the form. I'll show you this in a edit mode. You can see the layout. You can preview it from here. So right now there is no data valid rows. Okay, so these are the conditions in our, these are the inbuilt form, and all the rows and accounts are already defined. So okay, creating a managed form must be clear to you all, and how we can view your form as well. So our next topic is how you can import and export the data in TRCS. So to prepare your application, you book data including trial balance and tax return data as well. You can load these also, book data including trial balance, tax account data. You can also load tax account data including permanent and temporary adjustment and tax losses and credit adjustment as well. You can also load the payment and refunds for tax roll forward with a star, and you can also add average number of employees for country by country reporting. So before you load, you have to ensure you meet the following condition, which is really important. You can load only to a base members. You cannot load data to parent level. You can only load data only for base members, and you have to ensure that data contains only valid target amounts, and data must contain valid target amounts, and you have to ensure approval unit to which you are loading are not already logged. So you have to ensure that approval is given and it is already it is not logged, so you can proceed it further. So here it is a note as well, which is trial balance data should be loaded to TRCS. Lower table balance, trial balance, closing movement and other book data. For example, fixed asset tax depreciation can be loaded to TRCS book closing movement. And also to import data, you must be a service administrator or power user. So you must be a service administrator or power user to import data. So you can export data. This is the whole process. You have to go into application overview, then from there you can export data. You can on the export data page you can create, and you can also select the cube, the file format. You will get the file format when you will define the POVs. Under slide definition, select the rows, column and POV for the slide data to be exported. So you can create an import file. You can create an import file for each artifact, which is data, smart list and exchange date tables that you want to import. You can load the import files or file. Before you begin loading, you must create an import file for each artifact that you want to import. So data, smart list and exchange date must be done. So the import file must contain a header record also, and then below the header record a list of data records that you want to import or update, and the file format must be in CSV, comma delimited or text, tab delimited or other delimiter characters. this is must. And another, these options also come when you load the method. It will ask you to merge or replace the data, or accumulate type is also there. So with the merge option, use this option to override the data in the application with the data in the load file, and each record in the data load file is imported into the cell, replacing the old value if any. So you can also use merge these, and you can also replace. Use this option to replace data in the application. You can replace the data with your older one before the first record for a specific scenario, year, period, entity, map data sources, and counted the entire combination of data for that scenario, year, period, entity, and map data source is cleared. And there are also, it will show you this accumulation type also. You can select one of these options to accumulate the data in the application with the data in the load file. So here these option comes under this. One is none. Each record in the data import file replaces the existing value in the database for the record. And one is with database, the data is added to the existing value of the cell, and within file is the system accumulate the cell values that are within the file. So these are the conditions that you can do: merge and none, and replace and none, that you will know, and you can import according to your requirement. So these are the conditions already. Here it is DM. Okay, DM we will discuss it later. First let's see import and export of data, how you can do it. I'll just give you the example. You can do it for data import and export. You have to go over here in overview. From you here you need to go over here dimension. Yeah, it is not necessary. From here you can export data. So I'm exporting data to get format of it. I can click on over here create, and I've selected comma delimited, export level include none, decimal, console is selected already, location is local, and decimal is none. So I can select rows. Suppose I'm selecting account, I can select any account from here. Suppose I can select this children. I have to give condition as well. I want children of it, of all the revenue. Remove this one. From here you can remove this as well, and click on OK. So in column I want years. Suppose year is okay. I've already selected. From here I can select the year, which is FY20. I'll click over here. You can, and from here you can view all the POVs. Period is P12. I can write it over here also. So I'll just select it over here. Scenario is actual. It is already over here. View is periodic. I'll select this. Currency is entity currency. Entity is LE. LE is 101. Let me search it, which is operations. I've selected this. Consolidation is proportion. Entity input. Data source is data input. movement. Can give trial balance close. Or you can also select no movement. So this is how you can export the data. Jurisdiction is US. Intercompany, there is no intercompany. Gap is local gap. I think I have defined all the POVs. Sport level, comma delimited. Okay, that's all correct. Then movement. Selected two. Let me view it again. Where is the movement? Two are selected. I have to one of them. Okay, now I believe everything is fine. So let me export the data. Okay, it is saying it is fast. Let me choose period over here. I think I need to define it again. P12. Let me do it fast again. Use periodic. Currency is entity currency. And is early operations. So there is an entity. Sorry, it's entity input. Data sources data input. Movement is trial balance close. Okay, jurisdiction is US. Company, no intercompany. Multi gap is local gap. Okay, it is already over here. Let me just export it. Here is the file. So this is how the file format looks like. Here you can see already data is over here in the accounts. It already showing that POVs. I can change the amount as well. Support it says 1 lakh. I'll copy it for all. I'm doing it for all and save the file in comma delimited. Yes, data import revenue account dot csv. This you must remember this, that data can file can only be saved in this csv only. Okay, so let me just import it as well. I will import the file from here. I can click on create. So I want to merge, and I can use type none. You can give certain condition as well, that I said already earlier, replace, or you can with database within file, you can choose. So I'm just selecting merge. You can do within file as well. So I'm just selecting it over here, date. Okay, it's correct. I want to validate it first. Source file, I have to give the file over here. My file name was this, right? Okay, validate it. So validation is successful. I will click on import, and I believe import is also done successfully. I click on close. Let me see jobs. So it is under process. Data load processes completed, CBCR, all of them. Let me just open the form in this, which we have already created, so I can view the data as well to you. Forms. I think session is expired. Okay, everything is completed. Data is loaded successfully. Refresh it. I'll open this. Let me see. Is it the year 20? No, why I'm not able to select 20 over here. Let me just go in forms. Let me define the year. I'm just selecting this FY20 only. So here you can see it is total of 1 lakh, which is 4 lakh, and 1 lakh, 1 lakh, 1 lakh, sorry, 10 lakh. It is all underscore. So this is how you can import the data as well. And like just do DM as fast we can. So I'll just let me explain you data management. So data management is a common comprehensive cloud-based data integration tool which is available to all EPM cloud business process except narrative reporting and enterprise data management. And data management enables the tax administrator to set up, configure and load data into the tax reporting business process. So these are the steps to load trial balance data from Oracle ERP application to tax reporting. First, trial balance data from ERP source system, then data management integrate and you load data and data loaded into tax reporting business processes as well. So here are the steps to load data into tax reporting, which I will tell you. You have to register source system, create import format, register target application, you can define period, define location, then you will do a mapping, define category, and then run the you will define the load rule and then the load and done the data load rule. So okay, let me just go into our application. So there is one of new update that I want to show you as source and uh, this is the update. You cannot do it now define source and target application from here and from DM, as there is a new update. From now DM will be data, we can define it from data exchange, so that I will show you. And these are the application which is applicable, so we need to go in data exchange, that I will show you in the application. Let me show you just the example first what I am trying to say. Let me open the data management. So I cannot define source system and target application from here. I can define import format but not target application or source system from here. For that I need to go in data exchange. I'll click over here and data exchange is, I need this is over here in application. From you can create also source system, and also you can from here you can click on action application and create a source, and you can target the application as TRCS account. You want to import TRCS account, then you can click over here, you can TRCS if you want to. You can also edit it from here, the account you want to choose. Suppose you want to choose account, you can click it over here. I have selected account, alias, default data storage and parent as well. Only these I want to show you my file as well. Let me see, TRCS. So this is my account name, alias, and also this is name, parent name, and this is the data storage. Okay, these thing I want, so I have to think it is already saved in CSV. Yes, it is. So I have to import this, and so I'll go over here in DM, and I have checked already in my data exchange. I want to import metadata of account, so I have to click over here, and already I have selected in my Excel sheet there is account column as well, and alias also, data storage and parent also. So I've selected these four that I will define in my import format. So I've already saved it. So I'll go over here and click on import format. I will create a new import format. Suppose I am just writing test underscore count account underscore IMF. Okay, so my source is file. Okay, that is correct, and comma delimited all data type. So from here I will select this TRC account target application, and I'll just save this. So where is this one? I've already defined all of these. I don't know. Source column. Okay, from here you will define account is in under field number 1. Account type is this. I don't know why it is coming under this. I've already saved this. Account type 4. You can give any number under there are 4 columns. I am giving that number. Alias is on second number, I believe. I will check it. Data, there is no data, so I'll click on data storage. Data storage is data storage is 3. Parent is parent is this, over parent is on phone number, I believe. Let me check it again. I've already closed it. No, data storage on 4th, parent is on 3rd. Okay, data storage is 4th and parent is on 3rd. There's problem coming under this, as I've already removed this account. I don't know why it is showing it over here. Okay, let me see if there will any problem, but the step will remain the same. Change date type, just giving 4 and save it. It is already saved. So from this is the, now you will define the location. You can create a new location. AC underscore info test. I'm just writing. Import format is this, test AC. This is how you can link it. File TRCS account. Okay, it's okay, everything is fine. You can save it. I'll go over here in workflow, and I will do a mapping. So I will just select the like to like mapping, whether what is in my star to star, that is mapping. What data is in my Excel sheet, I want it over here also. You can, if there is any data in a particular member, then you can select this in, and also between a particular member, or you can also select explicit as well. Right now in my application it is in, I want the similar like mapping, so I'll just give like to like mapping. Let me give it rule name also, save it. Account type, let it be star, and account type is select star to star. There is no data. I can leave the data storage as like to like. Parent is 4. So there is no, I will leave this. Account type is also, I will leave this. I will delete. Let's just save it and create a rule. So this is how you can follow this. This is simple data loading, and you can do it. I will give a rule name, this test underscore AC underscore DLR data load rule. Import format, it is test. File name, I can upload it from here. I'll choose it from here. Let me see location is selected correctly or not. I don't think so. Yes sir, this is the location. I've already, yeah, it's correct. I think again I will need to create it, AC underscore DLR. The file is this only. Let's save it. So it is saved. From here you can save it and execute this. This is how you can do data load through DM as well. So this is how you can load the data, and through Workbench as it is validated, and it will get export as well. So we are already running out of time, so if there's any error you can view it from over here and show in logs. So this is how you can import and export data. So thank you so much.